This is considered to be the education of JFK. And remember, Colleen, JFK is a white Irishman from Boston. He does not know people of color. He is from Hyannisport and Brooklyn and Georgetown and Palm Beach and Harvard and the Choate School and the all-white Navy and the all-white Congress. He is slow and unaffected in a sense by this great movement that is convulsing America. But by May, he understands it. And people told me how physically revolted he was when he saw the images, which we've all seen, of the snarling dogs and the high pressure water hoses, which were turned on Black men, white, and children in Birmingham. And his education has begun. And so in 3 weeks, his and Bobby's, by the way, Bobby is confronted in a fabled meeting at his apartment in New York with members of the Black community, including Lorraine Hainsbury, Raisin in the Sun, and James Baldwin, who had written The Fire Next Time that spring, and Kenneth Clark, the psychologist, where Kennedy for 3 hours listens to the raw, impassioned pleas of Black Americans they weren't just raw and impassioned, they were in many places so emotional that they attacked Kennedy in a way that he just couldn't expect. One in particular does that, and Lorraine Hansberry just gets up for the meeting and leaves, and Kennedy is left sullen and silent, but aware. And his education begins. We're now at June the 10th. Kennedy realizes that having turned Wallace back from the door, he has an opportunity. He has an opportunity to say something and to do something, because the speech will not just be about rhetoric, as the speech he gave the day before was not just about rhetoric. He will that night introduce the Civil Rights Act of 1963. It will become the Civil Rights Act of 1964. He won't live to see it. The most sweeping piece of social legislation since the Emancipation Proclamation.